Welcome to your daily cosmic weather forecast. My name's Adina. I'm an intuitive astrologer. Let's get into the energy for March 31st, 2026. Today, we have a mix of tension, motivation, and then a shift into balance and relationship focused energy later in the day. The moon is in Virgo for most of the day, and the first major aspect we see is the moon in Virgo opposing Mars in Pisces. So, the moon opposite Mars is a very emotionally reactive aspect. The moon represents our emotions, and Mars represents action, anger, frustration, and drive. When these two are in opposition, this can feel like emotional tension, irritability, impatience, or feeling like you are being pulled in two different directions. Virgo is a very practical, organized, and focused on what needs to get done, while Mars in Pisces is more emotional, more intuitive, and sometimes more scattered or tired. So today, there can be tension between what you need to do and what you feel like doing. Part of you may want to be productive and get everything in order, while another part of you feels overwhelmed, emotional, or drained. This aspect can also bring frustration with other people. You may feel like you are doing a lot for others or not getting the same energy back, or you may feel like people are not understanding what you need. So, emotionally, this can be a day where people are a little more reactive, a little more sensitive, and a little more easily frustrated. The important thing with Moon opposite Mars is to respond, not react. Mars wants immediate action, but the Moon is emotional. And so, if you react too quickly today, you might say something you don't mean or make a decision based on temporary emotions. So, today requires patience, emotional awareness, and healthy outlets for frustration like movement, cleaning, organizing, or doing something productive with your energy. Then later in the evening, the moon forms a trine to Uranus and Taurus. And this is actually a really nice energy. Uranus is the planet of change, breakthroughs, and new ideas. And a trine is a supportive aspect. So this can bring solutions, new ideas, new opportunities, or a new way of looking at a problem that you were dealing with earlier on in the day. This is a really good aspect for problem solving, making changes, trying something new, or doing something different. So, if the first part of the day feels frustrating or tense, the energy later in the day can bring a breakthrough, a solution, or a new perspective. And then later on in the evening, the moon moves into Libra, and this shifts the emotional energy again. When the moon moves into Libra, the focus shifts to relationships, balance, peace, harmony, and connection. Libra moon energy wants peace, not conflict. It wants balance, not stress. It wants connection, not isolation. So the emotional energy of the day starts with productivity and emotional tension, then moves into breakthroughs and solution, and then ends with a focus on relationships, balance, and peace. So the message for today is do not react too quickly. Use frustration as motivation to fix something. Be open to new solutions and new ideas. And later in the day, focus on peace, balance, and your relationships. This is a day that starts a little tense but ends on a much softer and more balanced note.